What do I eat on a keto diet? To start a keto diet, you will want to plan ahead. That means having a viable diet plan ready and waiting. What you eat depends on how fast you want to get into a ketogenic state. The more restrictive you are on your carbohydrates, less than 15 grams per day, the faster you will enter ketosis. You want to keep your carbohydrates limited, coming mostly from vegetables, nuts, and dairy. Don't eat any refined carbohydrates such as wheat, bread, pasta, cereals, starch, potatoes, beans, legumes, or fruit. The small exceptions to this are avocado, star fruit, and berries, which can be consumed in moderation. Foods to avoid. Any food that is high in carbs should be limited. Here is a list of foods that need to be reduced or eliminated on a ketogenic diet: sugary foods, soda, fruit juice, smoothies, cake, ice cream, candy, etc., grains or starches, wheat-based products, rice, pasta, cereal, etc., fruit, all fruit, except small portions of berries like strawberries. Beans or legumes, peas, kidney beans, lentils, chickpeas, etc., root vegetables and tubers, potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, parsnips, etc., low-fat or diet products. These are highly processed and often high in carbs. Some condiments or sauces, these often contain sugar and unhealthy fat. Unhealthy fats: limit your intake of processed vegetable oils, mayonnaise, etc. Alcohol: due to their carb content, many alcoholic beverages can throw you out of ketosis. Sugar-free diet foods: these are often high in sugar alcohols, which can affect ketone levels in some cases. These foods also tend to be highly processed. Summary: avoid carb-based foods like grains, sugars, legumes, rice, potatoes, candy, juice, and even most fruits. Foods to eat. You should base the majority of your meals around these foods: meat, red meat, steak, ham, sausage, bacon, chicken, and turkey. Fatty fish, such as salmon, trout, tuna, and mackerel. Eggs: look for pastured or omega-3 whole eggs. Butter and cream: look for grass-fed when possible. Cheese: unprocessed cheese, cheddar, goat, cream, blue or mozzarella. Nuts and seeds: almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, etc. Healthy oils: primarily extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, and avocado oil. Avocados: whole avocados or freshly made guacamole. Low-carb veggies: most green veggies, tomatoes, onions, peppers, etc. Condiments: you can use salt, pepper, and various healthy herbs and spices. It is best to base your diet mostly on whole, single-ingredient foods. Here is a list of 44 healthy low-carb foods. Summary: base the majority of your diet on foods such as meat, fish, eggs, butter, nuts, healthy oils, avocados, and plenty of low-carb veggies. Try to remember that keto is high in fat, moderate in protein, and very low in carbs. Your nutrient intake should be something around 70% fats, 25% protein, and 5% carbohydrate. Typically, anywhere between 20 to 30 grams of net carbs is recommended for everyday dieting, but the lower you keep your carbohydrate intake and glucose levels, the better the overall results will be. If you're doing keto for weight loss, it's a good idea to keep track of both your total carbs and net carbs. Protein should always be consumed as needed, with fat filling in the remainder of the calories in your day. You might be asking, what's a net carb? It's simple really. The net carbs are your total dietary carbohydrates, minus the total fiber. I recommend keeping total carbs below 35 grams and net carbs below 25 grams, ideally, below 20 grams. Keto macros: if you're finding yourself hungry throughout the day, you can snack on nuts, seeds, cheeses, or peanut butter to curb your appetite, though snacking can slow weight loss in the long term. Sometimes we can confuse the want to snack with the need of a meal. If you're in a rush and need a keto fast food option, there are some available. Vegetables on a ketogenic diet. Dark green and leafy is always the best choice for vegetables. Most of your meals should be a protein with vegetables, and an extra side of fat. Chicken breast basted in olive oil, with broccoli and cheese. Steak topped with a knob of butter, and a side of spinach sautéed in olive oil. If you're still confused about what a net carb is, don't worry, I'll explain further. Let's say for example you want to eat some broccoli, 1 cup, seriously my favorite and most delicious vegetable out there. There are a total of 6 grams carbohydrates in 1 cup. There's also 2 grams of fiber in 1 cup. So, we take the 6 grams total carbs and subtract the 2 grams dietary fiber. This will give us our net carbs of 4 grams. Note, are you a vegetarian or vegan and want to go on a ketogenic diet? It's still possible. Just keep in mind that the dietary restrictions can sometimes be a little bit intense. Make sure to plan ahead and prepare to aid your success.